Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my OMBRÉ Gel X nails using my sculpted coffin medium OMBRÉ Gel X nail extensions. I've already got my tips sized out, and I'm going to be using my Extend Gel Novice. And to start my application, I'm going to etch the underside of my gel tips with the Gel X Prep. Some people like to use a nail drill to etch the underside of their tips. I like to use the Gel X Prep. This is much easier and much cleaner. I don't have to worry about dust or anything like that. So I'm going to rub that product in. So basically I get rid of the number sizing on the underside of that nail tip. And then I'm going to take that nail tip cover and I'm going to just dip that into my Extend Gel Novice. I'm going to pick up some of that product on the underside of the nail tip, and I'm going to take my nail spatula and I'm going to work that product a little bit further down the nail tip cover. You don't have to do this. This is something that I like to do. And then once that Extend Gel Novice is worked into my liking, I will apply that to my first finger. I'm going to be working on my non-dominant hand. I'm going to press down firmly to make sure that that product spreads evenly over my nail bed. I'll adjust the nail as needed. That's the best thing about this Extend Gel Novice. That putty-like consistency allows me to hold that nail, and it will allow me to straighten that nail cover if I need to, clean up any product that's seeped out, and then I'm going to flash cure from 10 to 15 seconds. I'm going to move on to my next finger here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Chemically etch the bottom of the nail tip cover. And then I'm going to take my Extend Gel Novice, and I'm going to take my nail tip cover and dip it into the pot there and grab the product. And I'm going to apply that to my next finger. Press down firmly, straighten, and then I'm going to flash cure under my mini flash lamp. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of my hand. I've sped it up a little bit, but just so that you can see my process. So once I've finished one hand, I use my UV LED lamp and cure my whole hand for 30 seconds. And here I've got both hands finished. I finished the other hand off camera. And I went ahead and buffed out my nails, got that shine off, filed, and I'm gonna get ready to start my ombre nail. I'm gonna use this really pretty neutral color as my base. This is OMBRÉ's gel color in Vintage Carnation. And when I paint my nails with my gel color, I use the gel color very sparingly. That helps me avoid any rippling, any air bubbles. And this OMBRÉ product is fantastic because the less is more, really. This is super pretty. And this is just a perfect color for a base. So I'm going to finish my gel color. I'm going to cure under my UV lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to follow that up with a gel top coat. And once I got my gel top coat on, I'm gonna cure under my UV lamp for 30 seconds. So here I'm gonna prepare for the ombre colors. I'm gonna go back over that gel top coat and I'm gonna buff that out. That gives the nail a surface for the two ombre colors to stick to the nail. So you just wanna just buff out that gel top color. And I'm going to get ready to start with my ombre paint. I'm going to use two colors, the D&D in number 118 in Unicorn Lovely and D&D 601 in Ballet Pink. Now, this is a lot harder than it looks. I did my non-dominant hand and child, whew, not easy. So I'm going to show y'all on my dominant hand because by the time I got over to my dominant hand, I had gotten the hang of it. This is my first time doing ombre. So bear with me. I hope y'all like it. So I'm basically just taking the two contrasting colors, starting with the lighter color or the darker color, whichever is easiest. And I'm gonna just blend those two colors in. One tip I will say that helped me is to make sure that I clean my brush off after each application and before I put my brush back into my my bottle. That just makes sure that I'm not mixing my colors too much. So it's always good to have a piece of paper or napkin that when you're working and doing this method. You always want to have an acetone, a little bottle of acetone nearby, and a nail brush so that you can clean up any product that gets on your cuticles, because you're going to get it on your cuticles. You see me here. So I'm blending out these two colors, wiping my brush off, getting more color, blending out, wiping my brush off, and so on. But yeah, once I got the hang of it, I think it went pretty smoothly. So I'm gonna do some cleanup around my cuticle as I go. I could also went with a white base for this color, but I think any light pink or any white base would really help these colors really pop. This would also work really well with the Ombré's neutral line, because you already have a nail tip that has a really pretty hue to it already, so that would work as well. You see me smudging. This was a struggle. I had to really work to get the ombre color right, but it's all right. I got it. I got the hang of it after a while. I am gonna do another a second coat. This is just my first coat. So as soon as I'm finished with my thumb here, I'm gonna do some cleanup. And I'm going to cure under my UV lamp for 30 seconds. So once I paint one color, I just keep going between the different colors until I get a blend, until I get that subtle gradient between the two colors. And I smudged, so I had to fix that. This was not easy, but that's okay. We're gonna work it out. So here I'm cleaning up any product around my cuticles, around my nails, the sides of the nails, and then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. And here's me putting on a second coat of those two colors. Again, just same method, blending, wiping my brush off, grabbing the other color, blending, wiping my brush off. I think next time I try this method and I use the Unicorn Lovely, I may try with a more of a pinkish purple or a pinkish lavender color. I think that would look really pretty. But it's all about just blending until, you know, you get that gradient that you like. I just blended until it was to my liking. So I'm finishing up my pinky here. Then once I'm finished with my second coat, I will cure one last time under my UV lamp. And I'll start on my gel top coat. Now here, I'm applying my Heavenly Top Gel Coat in the color Angelic. This is also from OMBRÉ. This top coat has little specks of glitter, very, very subtle, but super pretty. You'll see the final result when I show you when I show you guys the picture. But this just really, I think, just really kicked up this ombre. It made it look really, it just made it pop, I think. All of the products in this video I purchased with my own money. So I'm not sponsored by OMBRÉ, but they have really fantastic products. And this gel top coat, there's 5 of them. I have all 5 and they are really pretty. I highly recommend them for your nail collection. You see that shimmery and the glittery? So pretty. And once I'm finished with my gel top coat, I'll cure one final time for 30 seconds. And here is the final product. I'll do some cleanup around my cuticles, but I think it turned out really, really nice. I think that top coat just really made it pop. So I'm pretty happy with it, being that this is my first time doing ombre. I think it turned out pretty well. Well, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.